reaching out to lakhs of people. Number of programs are conducted in Manojagriti for guiding and motivating people, especially students. We have Women Safety Wing. Contributions by Manojagriti during COVID-19. Appreciation from police. Balamitra story time. Workshops conducted for children. For career counseling also, number of seminars and webinars are held, and even for the visually challenged children and employees. Video sessions for the schools. These are the paper articles. This is Sudisha Counseling Center. It is located at Raghavendra Colony, Kondapur, Hyderabad. And here are the training done, and the staff will be very much helpful. Lift facility also is available. Clean and comfortable place to wait. Cafeteria. This is Abhaya Counseling and Guidance Room. Dr. Geeta Challa ma'am, founder and director of Manojagriti and Sudisha Counseling Centers. This is Bharosa Child Counseling Center, where number of things are there for different type of activities. Relaxation therapy place and art therapy corner, where activities are being done by the children. Saburi Counseling Cabin. And this is Sadhana Relaxation Therapy Room. It's a beautiful place. By going to that place itself, the mind will get relaxed. Shraddha Counseling Cabin. And this is Spurti Training Hall. Annapurna Kitchen, and Place for Bliss, Ananda Place for Bliss. Sudisha is a beautiful location to visit for any of the mental issues. I welcome all of you on this great evening, and I also would like to wish you a happy Holi, and you have taken time for this webinar to learn more about positive parenting techniques. It is going to be an exciting session. So we are the 3 speakers on this day. Myself, I am MS Anjum, a psychologist and postgraduate teacher. I am a trainee counselor at Sahaya. I would like to call upon Tulika ma'am and Veena ma'am to introduce themselves.
Hello everyone. Hello everyone. I am Tulika Bora. I am a training counselor in Sudisa. And happy Holi to all of you. By profession, I am associate professor in College of Community Science. I teach human development and family studies. And I belong to the state of Assam. So hope this session will be beneficial for you, all of you. Thank you.
Veena ma'am.
Yes, good evening, everyone. Thank you to each and every one of you for being here with us today. And myself, Binapani Deka. Presently, I am working as assistant professor in the Department of Human Development and Family Studies, College of Community Science, Assam Agricultural University. And now I am doing training in the Sudisa Counseling Center. Welcome to the session.
Now, I would like to take the privilege to say a few words about the founder and the director of Manojagriti, Dr. Geeta Challa ma'am. I invite you to the session. And ma'am has transformed many lives and still is. Dr. Geeta Challa, she is RCI certified psychologist, founder and director of Manojagriti, certified RE and CBT therapist from Albert Ellis Institute, New York, certified art therapist in diploma in art therapy, personally guided and appreciated by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam in Youth Empowerment Project Vision 2020. Ma'am has received so many awards: Karmavira Chakra Puraskar Award, International Stress Counseling Award, Student Legacy Travel Award Canada, Young Gerontologist Award from Malta, UK, Young for World Congress Brazil, South Scientist America, Mahila Ratna Ugadi Puraskar. Ma'am, I invite you to the session and say a few words.
Yeah. Thank you, Anjum. Thank you so much for introducing. And a pleasant good evening to all of you again. Namaskaram.Eenati webinar ki swagatam. So gata, maybe oka 10 రోజుల నుంచి కూడా అంటే 1st of March నుంచి అన్నట్టు సో ఇంకా రాలేదు. This week, International Women's Day. On the occasion of International Women's Day, we are conducting 4 webinars. We plan to conduct 4 webinars. So 3 already done successfully. One was on work-life balance, and the other one was about usage of mobile usage gurinchi. And one more was, help me, Veena.
Psychology of weight management.
Very good. Psychology of weight management. So this week, daily we are conducting, I am participating in more than, 3 programs daily. So it's, happy moment for us. This is the last webinar in the series of 4 webinars. And today we have 3 dynamic counselors, trainee students of Sahaya. We call them as, trainee students of Sahaya because they are, about to complete their diploma, 6 months diploma in Sahaya, that is basic counseling skills. And after successful completion at the end of diploma, this is a activity. Webinar conduction is one of the activity to see them doing a group counseling. So we want our counselors to get trained in individual counseling and group counseling. So we call this as a group therapy, where focus topic will be taken, and the entire 1 hour will be focused on one topic to a targeted population. So to talk about Tulika, Dr. Tulika, she is Associate Professor in Human Development and Family Studies. And Dr. Beena is there. She is also, Associate Professor again at Human Development and Family Studies. Then we have Anjum. Anjum is again, teacher by profession, but she is, again, a training student at Sahaya. So these 3 are very dynamic. And, at this, where they're already settled, like 3 of them are already settled in their life and, doing their best in the job or profession, but still they had a passion to, learn counseling, and they wanted to, start their own, a center, a counseling center in their university. And they came up with a very noble, idea to learn. And we from our side, from Manojagriti and Sudisha Counseling Center, we tried, giving them, all the support and guidance during this 6 months process. And we are still open. This association continues, but today we want to see them as a, speakers at webinar. So all the best for 3 of you, Anjum, Beena, and Tulika ji. And I'm very happy, feeling very, I should say, proud also, because my students are conducting the webinar. Over to you. All the best. I'm there always.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now I would read out today's agenda. First, it will be the psychoeducation, story and video, MRI activities, parenting tips, postnatal depression, and question and answers session at the end. Question and answer session would be conducted by Geeta Challa ma'am. So at the end, this session will be conducted. So stay tuned till the end compulsorily. And also, next is we have an activity. Before we begin the session, we will go for an activity. Activity will be done by Beena ma'am. Beena ma'am, over to you.
I want the co-host to unmute yourself. I have muted all the participants. So now all the co-hosts, you can unmute and participants cannot. So before you speak, switch on your, new mics.
Okay, ma'am. So let's do an activity. So this activity, name of the activity is guided imagery. Source of the activity is mindfulness therapy, guided imagery therapy. Material required, calm place where no one disturbs you. And the activity will require 10 minutes, maximum time 10 minutes. For this activity, we will have to sit in a comfortable and calm place.
Anjum, can you next slide, please?
Okay. Sit comfortably and please do the activity along with us. Start by inhaling deeply, feeling clean, fresh air entering your lungs. Exhale, fully releasing any tension you may be feeling through your breath. Take another deep breath and feel any tension leaving your body as you slowly exhale. Now, just allow your breathing to form a natural rhythm. In your mind's eye, you see yourself in your own garden, playing Holi with your family members. Okay. Next. Then close your eyes. Imagine you begin walking slowly towards your garden. The smell of the flowers of your garden and Holi invigorates you, and you take in a deep breath. Finally, you reach the place and invite all the family members to spread colors on you. You can hear their sounds, feels the soft touches of your family members, and Holi sensation allow you to let go and relax more and more. You take a long deep breath slowly out and feel even more relaxed. Let yourself enjoy the moment. Then slowly, you can gently bring your attention back to the room where you are sitting. Gently rub your eyes, rub your hands till warmed, and place on your eyes and feel the warmth. Now you can slowly open your eyes. Okay. What was your feeling? You can express freely. You can write in chat box also. Okay, next slide, Anjum. Let's do another activity. So I am reading the instruction. This activity, we have to find out the similar and different traits with our child. Objective of the activity, to know how you are similar and different with your child and connect on a personal level. It will take just 5 minutes. Materials required: piece of paper and pen for each of a participant. Are you ready? Can I start? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Then take a piece of paper and pen. Draw 3 columns on your paper with a heading: name, similarities, and differences. So the slide on Zoom.
Yeah. But this is coming like this, ma'am.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
okay.
Send the PPT to someone. Can you send the PPT to someone in your group?
Make me co-host, ma'am. I will so.
You will share?
Zoom, on Zoom, yes. On Zoom,
I should stop share.
yes.
Bina Salai, or you will be doing?
Yes, I'm doing.
Okay.
Okay. Is it visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, okay. These are the this is the objective of the activity, and materials, piece of paper, already I have said, and this is the instruction. Draw 3 columns like this. First one is name, and second one is similarities and differences. Now you have to write your name, mother's name, and in the second column you have to write the similar traits or characteristics, and in the third one, differences with your child. First one is child 1. You can write the name of the child, child 2, like that. You have to note down and fill up the column. And
I
So-
can see the video is, disturbed. Is there
Yes.
any reason?
I don't know, ma'am. This is getting.
I am giving 5 minutes of time. You can fill up the column.
Beenaka video be all, similar thing is happening with her also.
Yes, ma'am.
Because parents are the most important people in their children's life. Children want to be like their parents, and they do what their parents do. Children notice every little thing, and they watch their parents constantly. They learn good and bad behavior or habits by watching, listening, and imitating. Parents are models for their child. They are the child's example of how to act in different situations, and children learn to behave like their parents. So it is tips for you that most of children's bad behavior is modeled when parents are angry. If you deal with your anger with behavior that you do not want your child to imitate, do not let your child see those behavior. So with this activity, after filling the columns, you can realize how you are similar with your child and what are the differences you have with your child. So you can find out the similarities and differences. Okay. With this activity, I am sure you can find out the similar or dissimilar characteristics of your child with you or their parents. Have you enjoyed the activity? You can say yes or no in your side box. Okay, I think you have finished the activity. Okay.
You can stop there. Back to Anjum.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Anjum, you can share
Yeah.
now. Yes.
You can give your reflections upon this activity.
Yes.
Anybody would share the reflections? So thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Beena ma'am, for making us get connected with our children.
Yes.
We are getting connected. We are learning that there are certain similarities and there are certain differences between us. So let's begin the webinar with this quote of John Locke. Child comes to this world like a blank slate. Like there are thoughts and feelings now when the children are born, after they are born, after they start growing up, there are a number of thoughts and feelings that can be observed in the children. But when they are born, they are just like a blank slate. and there is nothing. It is we, the parents, the environment that makes us to get all those thoughts and the feelings. So there is a research that has been done on 1.5 crore children past 50 years, and the shocking facts that are found are children acquire most of their characteristics from their parents and also from their environment. And it is nearly 49% of the characteristics they gain from their genes. Like sometimes we will get confused. Both the parents are different and the child is different. So they might have acquired those qualities, those characteristics from the previous generations also. And 51% characteristics are from the environment, that is from their friends, relatives, TV, programs, mobile phone, internet, etc. So what kind of programs they watch on television, what videos they watch on the mobile phone also would have a great impact upon the children. Let us study now what is parenting. Parenting is a process of raising children and providing them with protection and what is this? Parenting is a process of raising children and providing them with protection and care in order to ensure healthy development into adulthood. Like children, they are just like blank slate, and we are raising the children, providing them a lot of protection and care so that healthy development is possible, so that they enter into the great adulthood. What is positive parenting then? Positive parenting is all about showing children love, warmth, and kindness. A lot of love, a lot of warmth, and a lot of kindness. It is about children thrive by sending powerful message that you are loved, you are good, and you matter. You are a lot of love is needed to you, and we are there to provide you. You are too good, and you matter a lot for us. So this is positive parenting. Let us go into the story of mother and son. There would be a son and a mother. Mother comes home exhausted and tired. She, seeing the mother, the child rushes to her and hugs her tightly, as if he is missing her all through this time. Mother also cuddles the child with affection, but within some time she will go back to her room. The child also goes back to his room again. After some time, the child walks into the mother's room, and slowly he will open his mouth and ask mother, Mama, what is your salary of one day? Mother gets annoyed, getting confused. Why are you asking this question? She scolds the child and sends him back to his room, asking him to study. Again, after some time, mother hears a huge sound, a huge noise of something getting broken in the son's room. So mother would rush to that room and want to see what has happened. So after going there, she will find that the piggy bank where money would be saved, in which money would be saved, that was broken. Now again, mother would be angry on the child. Why did you break this piggy bank? So son innocently answers that, Mama, I don't know what is your salary for one day, but I want to spend time with you. Take the money, whatever is there in this piggy bank, and please spend one whole day with me so that I can enjoy with you. So this is the story. I hope many of us are getting connected with this story. What are your reflections on the story? Anybody can write in the chat box, or they can unmute yourself and answer.
Yeah, Anjum, I want to say something here.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, for the child, he is really like willing to spend the time. Mother is not able to understand. That is
Yes.
where the gap is there, right? And he is so innocent. He breaks the piggy bank to just pay, just fulfill that one day's salary kind of a thing, so that he can have some time from mother.
Yes, ma'am.
And mother is really like ignoring that part. So that
Yes.
is where like, yes, that's what we can understand. It's
Unaware
very
of the
touchy.
child feelings.
It's, yeah, very, very touching story. It's really, this is happening, I think, because of working mothers. Could be there. Like,
Yes.
I feel communication is very, very important. How you talk to your child
Yes.
and making mother. Yeah.
So
Thank
many
you.
of the stories might be like this. Can we say that?
Yeah, there will be many stories. I will say many working mothers, but attitude can make a difference. It is
Yes.
like when it is necessity, that definitely the mother needs to talk out, needs to work out of economic need. That is a different thing. Yeah.
Yes.
But to take care of the child is much more important. When he is needing the time, he should get the time of the parent.
Yes. He will never get back his childhood again.
Yes.
That is, yes. So
Thank you.
thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for sharing your views.
Yeah. Thanks.
Anybody else would like to share any of their reflection?
So
Then we
we
will.
are getting the chat messages. I want one of you to read those also so that we understand what is written in the chat box.
Yes.
Yes.
Each mother need to spend their time with their children. So it is written by Subhan Sadasiv, sir. Then it is Vinu who is writing, child requires more attention
Yes.
and child needs
Very-
quality time. They need quality time.
Yeah.
Anybody
Anybody else?
has written children need quality time. Majhar, they need quality time.
Yes.
Yes. Each mother needs to spend their time with children. Sadashivji, Venu has written. Child require more attention.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you for your reflections. Suma ma'am. Suma.
Yeah, I'd like to add to this that we need to give that special time every day at a particular time so that the child understands that it is their time. A special
Yes.
time every day at one particular time where it's non-directive and the child's rules play there.
Hmm. Yes, ma'am.
And it's
Thank you
given
so
by
much.
both the parents at
Yes.
different times.
Yes.
Yeah, Anjum, you can move.
Yeah. Now,
Asani side action.
thank you. Thank you for your reflections. Now, Beena ma'am, over to you. Beena ma'am will guide us for different types of parenting skills. Beena ji, please
Okay.
start the.
Anjum, can I ask you to make the full screen?
Yeah.
If you can
Yes.
make it full screen, it is more visible.
Yes.
Okay,
Thank you.
ma'am. I will. Yes.
Okay. Now, we are going to discuss about types of parenting style. First, I would like to say parenting style is a psychological construct representing standard strategies that parents use in their child rearing. I am showing some pictures of different parenting styles. From this, you can identify your own adopting parenting style. So see these pictures. Her mother is scolding while refusing while she refused to eat dinner. And one strict father is says some rules and regulations before going to outside to play. These are the pictures for parenting styles. Can you guess what type of parenting style they are adopting? Okay. I am
Authoritative.
authoritative.
Yeah.
Okay. And others? Can you guess?
Authoritarian.
All of you are adopting parenting style, own style. So yes, chat box also submissive. Okay, let's see.
Anju, move the slide, please.
Enter, please enter.
Enter.
Enter. Yes, this is authoritarian.
Authoritarian.
And
Yeah,
authoritarian, and this is called authoritarian parenting style. And here the characteristics of authoritarian parenting style is parent-centered. This is parent-centered, and the child has no say. There are very strict rules and regulations they are followed, and the children obey parents, strict discipline, sometimes physical. What I say goes, and very inflexible. This is called authoritarian parenting style. And next one. See, one mother is helping her daughter in her study. And this is a very, this picture shows very a soothing environment and very supportive environment. This is called authoritative. And next you can enter. It has clear expectations, definite rules, and very supportive. It is also called democratic parenting style. This is 50-50 relationship. The child and parents, both parties has the similar and same discussion, same part in their parenting style. And discussion on punishment, child gets explanation, and child has freedom with a clear explanation. Okay. Then next. This picture shows this is permissive. They are very permissive in nature. This type of parenting styles are also very common in modern society. So there is a low expectation, excessive responsiveness, and they are permissive, child-centered, no rules and regulations. Child learns from their mistake because their parents has no set rules and regulations, so they have to learn themselves from their mistakes, and no discipline, consequences of poor behavior. So this is also very common, and in today's society, because we are live in a nuclear family, so sometimes we are adopting this type of parenting styles also. Next. So this is also very common in today's world, and sometimes in their busy schedule of their parents and hectic schedule after coming from their work, and they are relaxing and or doing their own duty. In that type of parenting style, they are uninvolved in their parenting style, and no boundaries, little support, and this type of parenting style cold and unresponsive, no rules, uninvolved and indifferent. Enter. On Zoom. And you can realize that from this slides on Zoom, please.
Yes, ma'am. Again, it is not coming actually. 1 minute.
It will come. Enter.
Yeah. Hmm.
Mm,
Is it?
Enter.
Yeah.
Next. Yes, this is uninvolved parenting style, and this engaged and unaware of children, needs, neglectful and unresponsive. From these pictures, already you have thorough knowledge about different types of parenting style. And again, I am showing some pictures. Next. Next.
Anjum, down key.
Yes. Okay. Back. This one. Yeah.
Okay. And these are some pictures. These are the examples of, I am not reading all these things because already I have showing all types of parenting style. So from this picture, you can identify what type of parenting style. These are the main parenting style we are using, and what type of parenting style you have adopted for your own family. So for your child. So you can write in chat box also, because it is not easy to say everyone in online mode. So you can use your chat box. I'm sure you will be definitely able to identify your own parenting style.
Shravanlata ma'am has something to ask, some question to ask. Ma'am, you can unmute yourself and talk to us.
Submissive, Hemlata, submissive, Gita ma'am, permissive.
Yes. Shravanlata ma'am, unmute yourself.
I think we'll have to unmute her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
So
not
for your more help.
Ma'am, we have sent the prompt. You can unmute yourself.
Yes. I am reading the example. Pori is not eating her meal. Then her father, eat your food, or I will give you a tight slap. This is authoritarian. And in second picture, okay, baby, don't eat it. Do you want a chocolate instead? This is permissive parent. This is Gita ma'am adopted this one. Permissive. Then eating your meal will make you healthy and strong. This is authoritative parenting style. And in the last picture, I think this is very common nowadays. After a hectic day, father is sitting to watching TV, and his son wants to play outside. So no, not now. His response is no, not now. This is uninvolved and neglectful. So yes, many answers are coming.
Yeah, Jyoti ma'am says authoritative.
Yes.
So ma'am, sometimes we are permissive, sometimes we are, authoritative also.
Yes.
Mixture of all. Kabhi kabhi ye bante, kabhi kabhi wo bante.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
always same thing.
Yeah, Uzma madam has said mixed style.
Mixed.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yes.
Permissive bhi ho jate hai, ma'am. Sometimes we have to be permissive, and sometimes we are authoritative. Most of the times.
Yes.
It's mixture of all the slides, styles.
Okay. Now, definitely you will be able to identify your own style and adopt the
Yeah.
correct one.
There is a question,
Okay.
is authoritarian and authoritative not the same? Just
No. These are different. I also got confused between.
Yes,
Once.
authoritarian is strict rules and regulations. the parents saying is the strict and rigid. They are not inflexible. But in authoritative, they have set rules and regulations. This is similar, but they have clear explanation to their child. They have set some rules and regulations, but they can explain the child, and their child has the same flexibility to ask questions and to get the explanation.
Yeah, mutual
This is
understanding.
authoritative. Yes.
Understanding is involved here. Support,
Yeah, mutual
Yes,
understanding.
support from the parent.
Yes, understanding, and they are supportive also in
Yeah.
authoritative. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, Bina ma'am, for making us aware of different parenting styles,
Yes.
which we don't know all these years, and we are
Yes.
into parenting all these days.
Yes. Jalli Kalita, authoritative, very good. Sadashiv Subhasankar sir, unresponsive. You have to improve your parenting style, sir.
Like what I feel is like parenting is like a job. Like
Yes.
before going into parenting, like any other job, the training will be given. Even for parenting also, training is required.
Yes.
It's
Because,
a responsibility.
yeah, for all jobs we have induction period, but for parenting we don't have.
we
But
don't.
we are
It's naturally done.
yeah, but we are making ready our future generation without training.
Yeah. Means today's parents need a lot of training,
Yes.
especially the
Thank you
parents.
for your response.
Yeah,
thank you
okay,
for your
yeah.
response. Yes. We can proceed.
Now it's time for brainstorming activity. So I would like all the parents to take the pen and paper and start answering these questions. Like the first question, I would like to explain the questions. The first one is about how do you feel about your role as a parent? Like what role you are playing in the lives of children, in the life of a child. So that is the first question. And the second question is, what do you think your children will remember most about you when they grow old, when they become adults? So when they remember their childhood, so what do you think they will remember about us?
Anjum, can we take a parent now to answer your questions? It would be nice to listen from someone.
Yes,
Can
ma'am.
we request one participant to unmute and start answering these questions?
Yeah.
Anybody can volunteer. Really beautiful questions.
A role as a parent, anybody can answer?
No, someone can come onto the screen or, without screen also. If you raise your hands, we'll unmute you. You can start answering all questions. One parent. See, we have, around 70 parents here. One of you can volunteer.
Please raise your digital hand. It becomes easy for us to identify.
Yes.
Seema, ma'am.
Seema, Ujma ma'am, Suma ma'am.
Ma'am, you can unmute yourself and you can answer to these questions.
Who volunteered?
Jyoti Ranjan ma'am is there. Jyoti Ranjan ma'am is there. Then Seema ma'am, Ujma ma'am is there.
Hey, many people came.
Yeah.
Good.
So
good.
we have
Jyoti
to
Ranjan.
pick up.
Jyoti
Jyoti
ma'am has
Ranjan.
unmuted herself.
You can select any of us.
Jyoti can speak. Jyoti
Yeah.
Ranjan.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. And thank you for this opportunity. So the first question, it says, how do you feel about your role as a parent? It's a blessing. It's like I learn from her a lot more than what I teach her. So it's actually an interactive relation that we share day to day. Next, it says, what do you think your child will remember the most about you? In my case, maybe she will remember the blend of the styles that ma'am just spoke of. In that, it will always be authoritarian, because I always give her huge lectures about the positive aspects. If you do, what will be the benefits? That's how I try to indulge her in doing something which she's actually not willing to do. And very rarely I offer that pessimism style, which says that if you don't want to have the food, then go for a chocolate. Or very rarely I bribe her. So maybe she will look at me as the villain who doesn't give her anything, and no bribings, no such things of chocolates, pastries. I'm totally against such thing. So that vote in her case will go to her dad. The next one says, do you model the behavior that you want your child to exhibit? Yes, I do. I want her to stay away from television, phones, etc. So I ensure that in front of her, I am never using mobiles. I'm always reading a book or doing some sort of studies, so that she gets motivated in order to study along or read a storybook. That is how we spend most of the days. Yes, very rarely, maybe weekends, we surely ensure to watch a movie. But otherwise, we are, away from these gadgets. Then it says, do you measure your success as a parent by the quality to the relationship, or how effectively you can control your child? As I said, I measure the relationship just by, being a symbiosis relationship, by learning from each other. We are at times, even I become a kid, and many a times she becomes a mom to me. So genuinely, it is a symbiotic relationship. Do you end every lecture with love? Yes, absolutely. More than 20 to 25 times we tell each other, love you. So that is definitely there. And hug and embrace, yes. The day begins, the good morning hug is a must. The moment she wakes up, she comes to me, she gives me a warm hug. She comes from school, she gives me a warm hug. So yes, it is always there as a part and parcel of each day. Thank you very much, ma'am. And thank you very much, team, for giving me this opportunity. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, ma'am,
Thank you, Jyoti ma'am.
for your reflections and for your answers to these questions. And now, any other parent would like to answer these questions? Anybody else can raise their hands? Okay, then we
Anjum,
will. Yes, ma'am.
Anjum, Manny has given in the chat box, so I think we should move.
Yes.
Satya want to say something.
Okay,
You
okay.
can give chance to Satya.
Good evening,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah, though I was late, I could read the question.
What two questions?
Yeah, just could
Anjum.
you? I joined. Just
Yeah,
joined.
1 minute.
Questions, please. Anjum.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. 1 minute.
So, however, the
Sir,
question
we'll be
is
happy to
displayed.
have you on the screen, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, and good
you come
evening,
on
all
the
the
screen,
dignitaries.
please?
Sir, the questions are here.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, madams, and all. Very happy you all here, and I feel very, obliged for this very event. How do you your role as a? So this is the question I would like to take. So as a, first of all, I should go to age. Now my child is, one is 4 years old, one is. So when they do something wrong, just there will be a question in my mind whether I should, or I should counsel them, or I should behave as if they were as if I were a kid. So sometimes I had to, as a parent, sometimes I have to warn them where it is there maybe not now, but in future there will be very consequences, very negative consequences. Sometimes I behave as if they were, like, as if I were a child. Sometimes I behave like a counselor. No, better, you should not do like that. So we have to take major role in bringing up children today. I don't know what happened Corona, because I had no children pre-Corona. So post-Corona, so I was blessed with 2 kids. And after, not only in my kids, of course, in my vicinity also, I could see. And being a teacher, I do observe anything. Lot of changes have happened. So today I'm afraid how my children will be in future if at all I don't take care of them. So that's why I condemn the things where they had to be. I give the opportunity to explore at the same time on conditions. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks for giving me this wonderful opportunity.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for sharing your views. Next.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have an activity right now, a role play. Tulika ma'am and I would be doing this role play. Ma'am will be the counselor and I would be the parent. Ma'am, shall we start? Tulika ma'am?
Yeah.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello, Anjum. Please come. Have your seat.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am,
So, tell me, how can I help you?
ma'am, I am facing a big problem, ma'am.
Problem?
With my child.
May I know your
Yes,
problem?
ma'am, I'm getting depressed because of this problem. I have 13-year-old daughter, ma'am, and she is not listening to me at all. And she's not talking to me these days. When I ask her for the reason, she's just throwing things at me. From past few days, it has been increased. So I thought of approaching you for proper guidance, ma'am. Please guide me. Please tell me what should I do.
I understand. So you said your daughter is 13 years old, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. I could understand your situation. So, madam, can I know your daily routine?
Yes, ma'am. I go to office early morning, ma'am, after sending my child to the school and come back by 7 or 7:30 evening.
Okay. So, how you spend your time with your child?
I
With
don't
your
get
daughter?
any time. I don't get any time, ma'am. I just will be there available for her during holidays or on Sundays. That too very less time, ma'am. Because I will be very busy all these days, every day. I'll be busy doing my presentation work or something else will be there related to my workplace. So I'll be busy in that. So I don't find time in any of like spending time for my child during working days and even sometimes on holidays also.
I could see the stress in you. So don't worry.
Yes.
So, I will give you some tips. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So I am sure if you work on it, we both can help. Like we can help each other, and you can come out of the situation. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
So, and you practice these tips and come visit this center after 1 month.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am. After 1 month, parent visits to the counselor again. Hello, ma'am.
Hello, Anjum. Nice to see you.
I'm very happy.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
How are you?
Yes, ma'am. I'm fine.
Oh,
I'm
I
doing
could
well,
see
ma'am.
that.
Yes, ma'am. Your tips has worked like miracle on my child and even on me, ma'am. Now I am able to do my work and even I'm even able to concentrate on my child also, ma'am. Thank you for giving so nice tips, ma'am. What tips ma'am has given, I would like to share with all of you. Let us go for the role play tips for the parenting.
Thank you, Anjum.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much, Tulika ma'am. These are the tips.
So these 10 tips can do miracle. So one new habit at a time. So if we want to change a habit, so let's do it one after another. We shouldn't be hurry. And one question at a time. Why you did this? One question at a time. Then 1 minute before you shout. If you are angry, if you are about to shout, just think why I am shouting, why I should shout. Then one reward for every right action. So if we are going to redirect them, to if they have committed something wrong, and if we want to redirect them, and for every right action we need to give a reward. Reward may not be a material object, it may be our words. Then one thank for every help. They they should understand us, and then they will only show helping hands to us. And if they help us, so bring a glass of water. If they bring a glass of water, then thank you. So like that, so that they can also learn to say thank you, gratitude. And one appreciation for every good behavior. So the socially accepted behaviors we are teaching them. So we need to appreciate reinforcement. We know that reinforcement works miracle. Then one separate place for child to study or to play. We all need space, and for child also we need we need to provide them a separate corner or a small or a table or something, or a place where they can play or they study. Then, as ma'am has already said, like we need to spend time with them. So bedtime is the best time. So a story, or how do we spend our whole day, or what happened at your school, or what happened at your college, like that we can just share our feelings or a story at bedtime. And one book in a month, so that we encourage, so that we can detach them from the mobile addiction, which is a very are bringing so much of conflict in parent-child relationship. So one book in 1 month is appropriate book. Then one good night hug every night. After your communication, after a story or after your communication, give a hug and let their sleep be a very peaceful sleep. And next, Anju.
Yes.
So these are some of the challenges. Just you can see, if you face some of the challenges, you can write in the chat box or unmute yourself and just say, I am facing this challenge. So even I face some lack of time, even I face. Then balancing family and career. And sometimes overprotective. Yes, Jyoti Ranjan ma'am is also saying overprotective, even I feel so. So
any parent would like to share what challenges they are facing while parenting the kids? Anybody would like to share, or they can even write in the chat box.
okay, we can if you have these challenges, you can directly ask in our question answer session to our madam. So how to solve it? So
We can go to the
explaining
next.
the pros and cons. Yes, Hemlata ma'am has shown some this thing. So Hemlata ma'am can take this, always stay calm and composed no matter what she does. Yes. So we every one of us certainly may not be these challenges. We may have different challenges, and certainly we one or the other challenges we have. So how we will approach these challenges, how to meet these challenges. So let's see some of the tips. Next, please, Anju. Yeah. So parents are the best observer because we observe the changes our children undergo. So, suppose just I am saying a physical ailment. Suppose the child is having fever. So when we are going to a doctor, we will say that he couldn't sleep last night. He was having this much of temperature. Same way, the behavioral this thing changes. Whatever changes they saw, whatever differences in changes, all these the parents can observe, and only through observation we can find out if there is some deviations, if they are not behaving as expected, as per their age. So always parents should be very keen observer of their children. Then we need to admire our children, admire for every good thing, admire for their behavior, admire theirs as them as a child. You are beautiful, you are very helpful, you are very kind. Some whatever way we need to admire them. Then we need to give undivided attention. We have heard the story and also we have seen in the role play that nowadays we are so busy that we can't give them full attention. So multitasking, actually we are doing multitasking, but again we need to give, as Suma ma'am has said, we should fix a time that this time is for you only, this is for you, and this is between you and me. So we need to give full attention to whatever they say. In between we should not interrupt. Let's listen, then only we can just communicate that way. Then a mutual respect. If you respect them, then only they will respect us. So if there is respect in a relationship, that relationship will be long lasting always. So that respect we should have for each other. Then we need to understand them, understand the physiological conditions they are undergoing, understand the transitions they are undergoing, understand their pressure, their peer pressure, academic pressure, the technological pressure, everything, whatever changes are happening in the environment around us, they are giving some pressure on them. Same as we are facing pressure, they are also facing, and we are big enough to handle the pressure, but they are young, still young. So we need to understand them. So through understanding, we can help them, and we can enjoy the parent-child relationship. So I believe these approaches will certainly help us in building our beautiful relationship. So Anjum, over to you.
Yes, ma'am.
I hope the parents also agree with me.
Yes, definitely. Those approaches are very helpful, and the tips also are very helpful. And if we follow these tips, definitely we will be a good parent, and we can be remembered as a good parent by our children. So we will go for the next slide now. So we can say, to conclude these approaches and the tips, like the children are they are like children harbor a great many doubts and sorrows that could be eased by a loving hug from a parent. It is by Rachel E. Goodrich, in the sense that children will have number of doubts and even sorrows, sadness can be there, but with a loving hug from the parent, those all sort of tensions and sorrows and doubts will get erased from their mind, and these children will get a lot of relaxation. And the next one is there is no friendship, no love like that of a parent for the child. So parent has to be like a friend, has to love the child like a great guide to his or her child. And this quote is given by Henry Ward Beecher, and we can say such a parent would be a great parent who would be a friend as well as a guide to their children. Now coming to the next activity, we have relaxation therapy. Beena ma'am, I would like to invite you for the relaxation therapy.
Yes. Okay, thank you, Anjum.
Thank you, ma'am. Over to you.
Okay. Sometimes parents lose control over their emotions. Parental anger can have severe effects on children. It may cause a child to feel stressed, which can affect how their brain develops. You may have some negative thoughts, anxiety, stress, or anger on your child, and we are confused how we can regulate our thoughts. So I am giving some techniques that can help you a lot. And please do an activity along with me. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Anjum, next slide.
Next slide.
Yes.
So the next slide. Okay. This is an activity of mindfulness therapy, mindful awareness, and we require just two materials, paper and a pen or a pencil. And it will take just 5 to 10 minutes, and it will be very helpful with a person with negative thinking, stress, anxiety, anger issue, depression. And it is the objective of the activity is declutter your mind and thoughts, helps you gain focus on things what need doing, prevent brain fog, a situation where your brain cannot think as it's too tired, and helps us feel lighter. So let's start the activity. I will read out the instructions. Please follow me. Keep a paper and a pen in front of you and sit down comfortably. Slowly close your eyes and try to focus on your breath. Observe how you inhale and exhale. Listen to me carefully and follow my instructions. Our mind is a big ball of thoughts. There are so many thoughts running, storing, and processing in them. It is like a monkey wandering continuously here and there, unstable in nature. Sometimes there is a traffic jam in mind due to the overflow of thoughts, which keeps us stuck at a point. They may be positive or negative. We need to delete or eliminate the unwanted thoughts by emptying the brain and getting rid of them. Now we have an effective activity that help you do that. Slowly open your eyes. Take the paper in front of you and start writing whatever comes to your mind. No one is going to read it. Do not hesitate to write. Do not stop the pen. Keep writing whatever you want. No one is going to read it, so don't hesitate to write. I will stop talking for 1 minute and you will continue writing. Continue, continue. Okay, I think your paper is full. Keep your pen down. Now, crumble or tear the paper and throw it in a dustbin. This is not just a paper, but your thoughts going into the dustbin along with the paper. Have you completed? You can write in your chat box. Have you completed the activity? And how was your feeling?
Ma'am, they have written in the chat box.
Yes, okay. And this is very helpful activity for relaxing our mind. You can practice in your home also. So I think, yes. Thank you, Sunita ma'am. Feeling good. Okay, thank you. You can practice it, ma'am. So next slide. If you are angry with your child because of his or her misbehavior, use the following steps. You can use the or take the following steps. Recognize when you are becoming angry with your child and leave the situation for 60 seconds. Remind yourself that you do not have to be angry to handle the problem. Your anger will actually make the situation harder to handle. Decide how you want to deal with the situation. For example, you might decide to take a playtime with friends for the next hour. Imagine yourself using the technique you choose in a calm manner. Return to your child and use the technique. Congratulate yourself for staying calm. And always remember, your child's misbehavior does not mean that you are a bad parent. And your child misbehavior does not mean that he or she does not love you. So these are the some other steps for keep calm or staying calm in that type of situation when you have lost your control in your emotion. Okay, Anjum, you can
Yes,
carry on.
ma'am. Yeah. So anybody would like to share the reflections on this activity? They can say write in the chat box.
Yeah, already shared.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Nice
You can
conversation
read it.
by Dr. Dipali Saikia. Nice conversation she has said.
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Satya
We
sir,
can
has
see. Yeah, we can
hand.
see raised hands. Yeah.
Yes.
Sir wants to speak.
Thank you so
Sir,
much, ma'am.
unmute
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Actually, you have taken me to my, nostalgic sort of feeling. When I was in 10th class, one day, some, motivational speaker like you came and he told us to write everything like this. And, when I was writing also, I felt like, I was into my 10th class then. So thank you so much, ma'am. Really, very
Okay,
nice
welcome.
technique.
Most
Really,
welcome.
it will work out because so no, I also did my psychology and MA psychology is over. My BA, I'm a BA psychology student as well. So in these 5 years, I have learned is yes, we have to just observe. We have to take a pace before we counter it, or before we attack anyone, or before we counter anything. Just we have to take a pace. Okay, now or after one, as you told, 60 seconds. So that
Yes.
60 seconds decision will make definitely something beautiful.
Yes.
Thank you
Yes.
so much, ma'am.
Yes.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, sir. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Okay.
Now we
Anjum,
can.
next slide. Yeah.
Yes. Next slide. You can proceed.
Very
Yeah.
true that this activity has made us to be calm and get relaxed. Now we have the subtopic about postnatal depression, and I would like to invite Tulika ma'am to say about postnatal depression. Over to you, ma'am.
Yeah. Thank you. So we all know that motherhood to be a mother is a blessing, and we all women always long to be a mother. That is said to be the beautiful moment in a woman's life. Sometimes this motherhood may not be always so beautiful. So there may be some mixed feeling also. We can we hear of certain news, and this news of Dr. Soundarya. She committed suicide, and she had a 8-month-old son, and it is reported that she had postpartum depression. So let's see what is postpartum depression. Next slide, please, Anju. So postpartum depression, it is a complex mix of physical, emotional, and behavioral changes that happens in some moment during pregnancy or after giving birth. So due to the changes that we undergo, the physiological changes, we have hormonal changes, and also due to the physical changes, maybe we are in top of our career, or our boss is not giving us leave or something like that. So it may be difficult for us to accept or to give full care to our young baby. And when it is for 3 or 4 days, maybe because we are not habituated of sleep awakening for nights, or we are not habituated of changing the diapers and all. So a few days, 3 to 4 days, when we face some difficulty, some discomfort, anxiety, then it is called as baby blue. But if it persists, then we call it as PPD, postpartum depression. So according to DSM-5, PPD is a form of major depression that begins within 4 weeks after delivery. So baby blues are not to be no, it is common, it goes away. But if it is PPD, we need to be serious about it. So here symptoms are persistent sadness, loss of hope, despair, like we lost interest, we lost interest in food, we lost in everything, whatever we like, we don't like, mood swings are there, and irritability is there. Even we don't like to care our baby. So these kind of, if we can't sleep also, if these kind of symptoms are there, then and it lasts long, then it is really serious, and we should not ignore those symptoms. Next slide, please, Anju. So what may be the causes? So it may be because of past depression or any family history or traumatic life event. Always it is there, like it is said that our early childhood period or during our young ages, if we had some traumatic events, that traumatic events may persist throughout our adulthood. So it may be because of that. Then alcohol or drug use, then trouble during childbirth, or mixed feeling about pregnancy. Maybe it may not be a wanted one. So if it is, then if the support system, so family support, then our professional support, if it is not there, financial support, so it may cause also. Then the treatment, there are medical pharmacological treatments are there. Then counseling is the best medicine, and in counseling we can go for stress management, time management, emotional health regulations, and maintaining healthy lifestyle. Then a support group, the family or friends who can support, a support group can treat. And through counseling, these other like management styles, the support group, all this, the counseling can help in coming through this postpartum depression. So it's just we just through this webinar, we just wanted to make you all aware, and also to disseminate this information to your friends or someone who is a young mother. And if you come across such symptoms, so that you can guide them. Thank you, Anju. So I hope this information will be helpful for all of you.
Yes. So postpartum depression is a serious issue, and if someone is observed with such type of symptoms, then definitely they should approach to the nearby counselor or a doctor, so that they can guide them properly and take proper treatment, so that they can cure themselves and be protective parents for their children. The next is prevention is better than cure. So let's look forward for a healthy motherhood and a healthy child. So we can conclude postpartum depression with these words. Now we have another exciting aspect of this webinar, that is movement therapy. On this holy session, on this holy, we all being parents, we are more anxious about our parenthood, and we want to attend this webinar so that we can learn something. So at the same time, we need to enjoy ourselves. So with this movement therapy, let us enjoy. Beena ma'am, I want you to guide for this therapy.
Yes.
To all of us.
Thank you, Anjum.
Yes, ma'am.
So all of you, though it is an online session, you can join me in a movement therapy. So you all have to do with me, along with me. So please stand up.
Can we request the participants to switch on the videos, few of them, and stop sharing the screen so that we see the people?
Yes.
And
you can stop, Anjum.
And to add to the speakers, movement therapy, it doesn't mean that you are dancing here. No, Movement therapy is nothing but you are moving your, body, because body and mind are connected, interconnected. So when you feel stressed, when you feel angry, when you feel frustrated, or any negative emotion in the body, in the mind, definitely percolates into your body also. It's both. It's not separate. So when you do movement therapy, when you move your body, automatically your mind also becomes dynamic, or your mind also becomes relaxed. So movement therapy is not dance therapy. Movement therapy is only you are moving your body according to the instructions of the Bina. So I request all of you to come onto the screen and stop the screen sharing if it is okay.
Yes.
And,
You can stop. Yes.
and
Okay.
that may help others also.
I request you all, please join with me. And you can enjoy the activity with a big smile on your face. Please enjoy.
And relax also.
Yes, of course.
It's a relaxation technique.
Yes. So you have to do some warm-up activity, because suddenly we cannot do without warm-up. So light warm-up activity for your body. Like this, you can move your hands. Like this, then in opposite direction. Okay, then like this. Yes. Okay, then in another hand, left hand. Then like this. Then you can move your arms like this. This is very relaxing. Then in inward position. Okay. Then you can move your waist like this in dancing movement. It is very relaxing. Ma'am, please do. It is very helpful. So, in opposite direction. Sir, Bira sir, please. Okay. I am stopping warm-up activity. Then, with some music, let's enjoy the more movement.
Pushing the air back behind.
Ma'am, थोड़ा पीछे जाना पड़ेगा आपको.
Then you're going to do, again, it's one.
We want you to move little backward or adjust your screen. We can't see your face.
You got nice job. I'm going to show you from the side. Yeah, really get those arms into it. Next one we're going into.
You can move your legs also.
Shuffle. All right, are you ready? Foot down, come on up to shuffle. And of course, if you don't want to go as far into your squat, you can go as far as you want, pretending to tap the ground with those fingertips. All right.
So, should I stop?
Yes.
That was really,
Yes.
we are getting a lot of relaxation through this.
And we can do this, sitting in the same place also.
Yes, ma'am.
Good job
Yes.
done, Bina.
Of course.
And,
Yes.
you can also just do with the finger also. It's not
Yes.
the whole body. Sometimes, you know, you can just do with the fingers also.
Yes.
ऐसा finger से भी कर सकते. So we are planning to have a, you know, only webinar for movement therapy shortly. I think Veena will be there again. Whole body ko karegi.
Of
Thank
course,
you, Veena.
ma'am.
It was very good. Thank you.
So how was your feeling? You can give comments. I think it is relaxing. Okay.
The participants can share their views and their reflections.
Yes, yes. They're telling it's awesome. It's relaxing. Feeling great. Feeling active.
Yes.
Anjum,
Many comments are coming.
Anjum, next, please.
Yes, ma'am. One.
Yes.
Yes, yes. It was really good.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Veera sir. After a day-long stressful day. Yes.
Yeah. Now it's
Okay.
time.
Thank you, everyone. Okay. Yes.
Now it's
carry
time to
on.
know how we all appreciate our child. What type of words we use to appreciate our child. So can you take the chat box and write what words you do? Yes, I could see.
Nice. Great.
Still messages are coming
Very
related to
good.
study.
Okay. Yes, I could see some words. Keep it up. Very good. Great job.
Great job.
So I could see there are like great job, very good, amazing. You made me proud. So there are a lot of ways we can appreciate our children. Keep it up. Yes. Yeah. So
So
sweet.
sweet of you.
So sometimes we don't use these words, even if we know some of the words we won't use. We say yes. We usually say good, very good. So many words are there to appreciate, but it is how we use them. Do we use them? How often we use them? It's about how often we use them. So it is like, so I will give a home activity for all of you. Just practice it and see the miracle. So the home activity is take a A4 size paper or a chart paper, half or 1/4 of chart paper. Paste pictures of you and your child, different pictures. Suppose you have 2 children, so you will have to make 2 this thing. And if you have 1, then 1. So, and in that paper, you paste some moments that you enjoyed with your child, some pictures. So, and put it in not in a definite order. So put it in a zigzag order and write some words of appreciation in that. And when your baby goes to sleep, when your son or daughter goes to sleep, put that very thing in his or her cupboard, door of the cupboard, or in study table and keep it like that. Then morning, when he or she gets up and see that, so see the response, the reflection. And I would love to know how you and your child will feel that moment. So I hope all of you will try to do it. I have tried, and really I am feeling today, I feel so connected and so much this thing like I want to treasure this moment. So I tried this, so it's really works, and I have experimented it, so I can tell you it's really works. So this is a home activity for all of you. Now next is the most awaited part of this webinar. So Anjum, please tell our most awaited part with Geeta ma'am.
So, shall we have the question answer session?
Yes, ma'am. This is the question answer session.
Right, right. So you can stop sharing, and we can have the participants seen.
Yeah,
right,
some
right.
questions were there.
Yes, yeah. So I'm here. Any questions or any inputs or any feedback or any comments for the 3 dynamic speakers? We welcome you now. It is your time. We have around 10 to 15 minutes, not more than that. We'll be closing shortly. So in this 10 minutes, anybody want to give your reflections or questions? We welcome you. So before they can write the questions in the chat box. They can start putting their questions in the chat box. Meanwhile, I would like to give you 3 words, 3 things, 3 resources. Please keep in this, these 3 resources in mind when you are a parent, maybe mother or father. So there are only 3 resources which we need to give our child. Number 1 is energy. The child look for your energy. So energy meaning it's not that, doing hard work to set his room or, those stuff. No, that doesn't mean that energy what I'm speaking. Energy can be 2 ways. One is negative energy, one is positive energy. If you see, every emotion is energy. Anger is energy. Sadness is also energy. Happiness is also energy. So there are 2 types of energy, negative energy and positive energy. So try to give the positive energy, more of positive energy to your child. So the more positive emotions you show or you put in front of the child, more positive energy he'll get. More of negative emotions you show them, negative energy will be get into the child. So this is the first, number 1, that is energy, what you're giving to your child. Be careful what energy I'm giving. See, the appreciation words given by Tulika, great. But there are parents who use abusive words also. See, being a parent, if you are abusing or if you're using the abusive words, what about the child? How it hurts the child. So positive energy, negative energy, be careful which energy you're giving to the child, number 1. Number 2, time, which is, very exhaustively spoken in different webinars. So time. We have 2, quality time, quantity time. So quantity time, again, see, there is a myth that, working mothers cannot give quality time. It's a myth. It's not true. It's not a fact. Working parents also can give quality time to the children. So what if you're able to spend 20 minutes, but still it is, quality, that is enough. That is more than sufficient. So don't look for, whole day spending with the child, abusing, getting into conflict or showing aggression. So that is useless. So quantity of time, quality time, be careful about quality of time. Third resource, even if we say yes or no, money is a resource. Money is a resource. So we spend money on things which the kids doesn't know about. We spend lakhs of rupees on, birthdays or, costly gifts, things like that. But the child don't even remember. If I ask you to, think of your 6 years of age, 4 years of age, do you remember all the, luxuries you were experiencing with your parents? Or the toys? Maybe one toy you remember, but not everything which you experienced before 6 years. So you forget about it. So when you are spending money, please think of 2 words. Am I spending money on materialistic things, or am I spending my money for make a difference things? There are things which makes a difference. Storybooks can make a difference. Exposure visits can make a difference. Life skills teaching or coaching can make a difference in your child. Or social skill training can make a difference. Smart study skills can make a difference in your child's life. So, make a difference. Material is different, spending money, or materialistic things are also different. So, kindly understand, when you're spending money, time, and energy, be careful how I am spending these 3 resources. Right. So next, coming to, intelligence. Every parent wants their children to be intelligent. Genius. I want my child to be genius. Yes, definitely. Every one of us. But how this intelligence is measured? How we look at the, intelligence? Intelligence is, seen with the marks, report, or performance in the school. But according to Howard Gardner, there is a term called multiple intelligence. Recently, I was discussing with one of the principal in one of the school. Please do not stamp any child as a dull child if he is not able to perform. No, he is also intelligent, but he is not able to do better in the academics. So there are different, intelligence which you can look for in your child. Some children are very smart with the language. They speak language, they write language, but other subjects, they're not good. So language intelligence. Some people are good in maths. Some people are good in arts, drawing. My brother's daughter is there. She's very young, 2+, second birthday ho gaya. Haan. She just copy anything which you give. She draws so nicely. So arts. Some people are very smart in arts. So that is also intelligence. And some people are good with the body, kinesthetic body, play, sports. So try to identify which intelligence your child is. And then some children are very good with the nature. This is called nature smart children. Nature smart is they are very good with the nature. They explore, they identify, they understand. And one more type of intelligence which we need to look into our children is intrapersonal intelligent children. Intrapersonal. They are very good with themselves. Intrapersonal. They are very good with themselves. They may not be good with the, other people. Intrapersonal intelligence. And there is one more called interpersonal intelligence. So they are very good with others. There are people, talk to people, socialize with people. So just wanted to tell you, if a child is not able to perform in academics, if the child is not able to write, not able to read or do something in the academics, please do not stamp the child as dull child. The child is smart, the child is genius, the child is good in his own way. So please find that strength in the child and pamper that intelligence which the child is having. Let us be very careful about it. And last but not least, 2 words I would like to add: physical environment and psychological environment. This is completely ignored. Physical environment is nothing but, having a separate space for the child, book corner for the child, or, maybe study corner for the child. Something like that, very, very child-friendly environment. I see some children sitting on a small chair and writing on the bed. Or some children do not have the chairs at all, or do not have a proper environment to write also, or read, or having books in one place. So this is called physical environment, which is very important. And the more important one is psychological environment. Psychological environment meaning how a parent is experiencing the emotion, how the parents are gelling with each other, or is the child is witnessing any fights in the family, is the child is able to understand that there is conflict between my parents. That environment is not good. So please understand, physical environment and psychological environment both are important for the children. So create that healthy, happy, or that joyful environment physically and mentally also. When the child is peaceful, when he is growing, his personality is completely designed very nicely. So today I was talking to one of the media, print media, one of the newspapers, and I was discussing about why the question was from the the writer. He asked why some children becomes criminals, why some children becomes eavesdroppers, why some children are getting to addictions, and why they are becoming antisocial. It's a very big question. I said it's a very big question, but the answer is simple. The answer is very simple. If you are able to understand the child from 360 degrees, if you are able to guard the child from 360 degrees, if you are able to maybe make a difference in his 360 degrees of environment, the child will not become antisocial. His peer group, his environment, his experiences, అనుభవాలు, తెలుగులో అనుభవాలు అంటాం, చాలా ముఖ్యం అవి. So what you are showing him, where you are exposing him, all this makes a difference in a child's personality, whether he is becoming antisocial or whether he is becoming a good citizen of India or any country for that matter. Okay, so let's keep this few things in mind, and let us rate the child. It's a continuous process. So there was a child who asked, నన్ను ఒకసారి వెళ్ళినప్పుడు అడిగినాడు అనమాట. He was asking, madam, why only schools for the children? Please have a school for my parent also. Then I said, yes, beta, we are thinking about it. I think the time came. We are announcing a school for parents very shortly. In this summer, we may start a school for parents. So that will be not, daily you need to come. Only once a week you come. Once a week, 1 hour. But you need to come with a bag and uniform, so that you feel that I know Satya is clapping for me. Thank you. Okay, so let us have a school for parents also very shortly. Chalo. With this note, thank you so much, and look forward for all your children for Balamitra in summer. I love to see your children in Balamitra coming soon in summer. Over to the speakers.
Yeah, ma'am, Hemlata ma'am had a question like a difference between intra and inter intelligence.
Yes, what was the question?
Ma'am, difference between intra and interpersonal intelligence. Yeah.
Intelligence. Yes, I'll tell you. See, some children are very, very, very good with the other people around. So they maintain relationships. They speak to others. They are very social. They don't have any fear. So they are very people smart. So these children will become managers, coordinators, leaders, team leaders. So this sort of children. But when they have intrapersonal intelligence, they are very good as a person. So these people have everything with them, but they cannot, socialize with others. So these kids will become engineers, scientists, or, someone who is into, machine
research.
Yes, research. Yeah. So this is a difference between intrapersonal and interpersonal. So many parents have a myth that only extrovert children are good. Introvert children are bad. Introversion is bad itself. No. Introversion is a personality type. It is made, it's designed. So you cannot say that only extroverts are good. No. Introvert children also will be good. Introvert people also will be good. They will flourish. They will succeed in life. Nothing wrong if a child is introvert, but they should have life skills. Don't push the child to become extrovert. Introvert is not a bad type, Pandi. Introversion, extroversion is 2 types. So I can be this type, I can be this type.
Ma'am, intrapersonal that you said just now, do the psychologist, good psychologist also come into that category? Intrapersonal?
Introvert name. Extrovert, because you should be good with people, you should be talking to people. So you should be, maintaining relationships. So
Yes,
it is
that will be
extrovert people will become psychologists.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you so much, madam.
Thank you
for giving us enlightening thoughts and enlightening things about parenting.
Mazhar is asking one question.
Yeah.
So Mazhar is asking, please give a tip to make the children more responsible.
Yes.
Yeah. So Mazhar ji, only one maybe very straightforward answer is, if I am given a task, if I am a child, if I am given a task by my mother and father, I will do it. And I will get the, feeling of that, success. When I do something, I will feel good. When I feel good, I will do it again and again. And as I do it again and again, I will feel that I am responsible. That confidence will give the responsibility. So only one direct tip is involve the children in decision making, involve the children in tasks, involve the children in day-to-day activities. Don't say that, you cannot do it. If they spoil also, it's okay, they can do it. So let them do something so that, they will feel responsible and they will feel confidence. Again, I would, I'll repeat, confidence will give the responsibility. Ma'am, when will be your next session?
Yeah, Jagam Sai is asking.
Yeah, Satyajit, shortly we'll have the school. You join the school first. You will be my first student as a parent. I look forward for you. Take his number. Thank you so much. And any questions you can post in the group. The group will be live for some time. And please post, Veera sir, please help us in, sending the positive parenting groups. Actually, we have 3 WhatsApp groups where we have parents, group number 1, 2, 3 already there. So if these parents who attended this webinar want to, join that, permanent group, which is admin, control. So no other messages, only important things will come. So if you want to become our parent, where you are given lots of information, lots of pampering will happen as a parent. So you can join the group. Sir will help you to, post the link in this WhatsApp link, so that please click and join there. This group will be dissolved shortly in 2 days. So we are not going to keep this alive. Right? Thank you so much. Yeah. Namaskar. Tulika, I think you can conclude. Yeah.
Thank you so much, madam. So let me share my experience first. So I joined this Manojagriti, as madam said, to set up a center in our institute. So then it was a professional, because of a professional demand I joined. Then apart from fulfilling my professional demand, I feel myself that my outlook of life and my self-concept has changed a lot. I am a changed person now. I don't get angry with people. I just know that what may be the reason. This may be. So I understood how to analyze. So it's really wonderful to be a part of this family. And as you have already seen, Geeta ma'am, how when she speaks, magic comes out of her mouth. So she is really a big motivator. And Veera sir is always there to help us. Jayashree ma'am is there. Vijayalakshmi ma'am is there. We have wonderful mentors. So under their mentorship, I think we are grooming. So it's thank you so much. And I am privileged to be a family member of Manojagriti. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Manojagriti. Long live Manojagriti. And I say this course is really helpful for everyone. If you want to be a counselor, it is really helpful. But in your life also, if you do this course, you will really find a difference. So thanks. Thank you so much.
Okay.
So Sunita is asking
I want
for
to-
the details. Veera sir, I want you to take the number of Sunita and one more person who was
Larry
trying to
Nit, madam.
ask anything. Yeah. Take their numbers and please give the information, and please contact us anytime. Veena.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. First of all, thank you everyone so much. Thank you so much for patient hearing. And firstly, I would like to thank Gita madam for giving this opportunity. And I want to thank again Gita ma'am for permitting me to do this 6 months diploma course in Sudisa Center. And I got the opportunity and a wonderful opportunity to connect with wonderful people like Gita ma'am, Veera sir, Jayashree ma'am, then Vijayalakshmi ma'am, Rajita, and lovely Teja. And I am taking, I have not taken all the names, but I want to thank all of them. And really, though it is online, I have learned a lot from this course, and I'm enjoying it. And really, I can feel very comfortable with all of them. And they are maintaining a very homely relationship with us. And I can feel, ma'am, I can observe the self-transformation process in myself after doing this course, ma'am. Really, I really I can observe many changes in myself. Okay, thank you very much, Sudisa Center, and we are coming very shortly, ma'am, and we can visit it physically also. And we are very thankful to you all, madam. Thank you very much. Okay.
Thank you. Welcome to Hyderabad.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Yes, on Zoom.
Yes, ma'am. First of all, I would like to thank all of you, especially Geeta ma'am, for encouraging me and guiding me all through these days. And I joined this course through Rajita ma'am. She posted me all the contents about how the course would go. And actually, I am a teacher and a postgraduate teacher, and I teach in a government school where I see number of learning difficulties with the children. So I wanted to solve the problems of the children, but I was unable to do so. And then I also wanted to learn about what is life and why there are so many problems in life and how we can solve the problems of the people. So I was searching for a course. Then I joined IGNOU for MA Psychology and I completed MA Psychology. Then still there was lack of practical knowledge, and I wanted to do a practical course which would enable me to actually solve, like I can enter into counseling and help the people out. So I joined Sudisha Counseling, the course at Sudisha Counseling, that is Sahaya course, and I found wonderful people, Geeta ma'am and Veera sir and Jayashree ma'am, Vijayalakshmi ma'am, who are guiding me. Sometimes because of lack of time, I may not be able to do the videos, but I am attending all the classes and I'm feeling like it's like a transformation in me completely, and I'm a changed person now. So, ma'am, thank you very much. And I thank all the participants also for being with us and bearing us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Anjum ji. Thank you so much.
Ma'am, Jinamani madam, our head. She wants to speak some.
Oh,
Yeah.
welcome, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
okay. Okay.
So me.
Good evening to you all. Can you hear me? Is it audible?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So good evening to you all. It was nice hearing to you all in this webinar. Though we are late, we joined 1 hour late, I think. No, so okay. So I think I have collected Gita ma'am's number from Kavita. So for me, it is today. I had a wonderful time because I could listen to Gita ma'am. Then I hope I'll meet you in near future. And our colleagues, Dr. Tulika and Binapani, they have given us very good experiences. And I hope we will be getting this kind of experiences in future physically, not virtually. Okay. And I also welcome you, Gita ma'am, especially to our institute. If you get time, you please visit us because we are also going to start a program for parents as well as through the counseling center. Hope they'll be able to establish the counseling center under your guidance. So thank you so much for giving us such a nice session, and hope we'll be attending this kind of session in future too. Thank you once again.
Thank you so much. Thank you. That was the first promise I think Tulika and Beena gave me. They will start a center and they will call me.
Yes, definitely we should have, because we have the early childhood center here. We have a laboratory nursery school, we have CRES, and along with that, we are planning to open this counseling center very soon under their guidance.
Thank you. Yeah. There'll be good resource, ma'am. We promise that.
Yes.
There will be very good resource, and Manojagriti Sudisha Counseling Center will be always there. Any help in future for the department.
I came to know about your center from Kavita, Hyderabad.
Right. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you so much. Okay.
Yeah. Thanks to all the parents, lovely parents who were so much participating, and they were constantly giving their views in chat box. So really, we are lucky to have such a participating group. So I'm sure you will be connected, and Veera sir will be sending the link of parenting groups.
Wonderful session, very nice. We are so happy to be there to attend it. Learned so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Seema. Thank you.
Thank you, our classmates.
Thank you. Namaskar. And we'll stop the live for then definitely we'll log out all of us. Teja, I would request you to end the call, and then we'll have a discussion again. Right?
Okay,
Thank you so much. Good day, all of you.
Thank you. Thank you, madam. Namaste.
It was a wonderful session.